Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Soulcreek. Picking back up with Alex waiting for Logan to get back. I decided to stay outside for a while. My skin goes numb from the cold, but I don't care. I'm actually starting to enjoy the sensation. I've rolled onto my back, eyes shut and arms spread wide into the feathery grass. The light of the day drips into darkness. The anxiety in my situation has melted away. My mind is free from demons, black zones, and Zephyr. I'm at peace for just a moment. Alex. Hmm? Alex. What? Wake up. I blink drearily and find myself looking up at a familiar husky. Logan, when did you get back? As I push myself slowly up to my feet, Logan puts his paw down for me to grab. I clasp onto his wrist, and he tugs me up to my feet. Now. We awkwardly stare at each other for a moment. I'm expecting him to say something, but he doesn't. Did you find anything good in the Black Zone? Medicine. Anything else? No. Oh. That's good about the medicine, though. He goes quiet again. Does a run usually only last one day? No. Ah. How long does it usually last? Longer. I see. That's interesting, though. We fall into stiff, dogged silence once again. This is our first real attempt at idle chatter. I really have no idea how to talk to him. So, you are outside. Yeah. I, I was just enjoying the view. View? The mountains. It's a really nice view. You chose to live outside the village? Yes. Ah. How come? It's a nice view. Ah, well, yeah, it is. God, this is such an awkward conversation. Honestly, Rogs are more verbose than this hound. He looks over to the mountains, still as a statue, the breeze ruffling his pelt. Well, you went to Bleakstone, didn't you? That's south of here? You knew this? Your memory has returned? Oh, no. Trevoni gave me a map of Ilela, the one you got from the Auto Monks. You went to the village? Yeah, had a look around. I met Mia, too. His tail starts to wag happily. She is good. Oh, I was meant to tell you. She was having problems with some guy named Barrow. Explain. He was trying to peddle useless salvage off to her. Barrow did this today? It's okay, I spoke to him. Explain? I just told him to back off. He said he was given that piece from some other black runner. A cheetah. She swindled him. He was just trying to make his losses back. This was today? Yeah, this morning. Alright. That was good. It was? It was. Twice now you have used your wit for good things. You will be a great acolyte. Oh, thanks. About that. Are you really sure you want me to be? Yes. But I'm not from here, Logan. I'm nobody, nothing. I don't even feel like I've got much of a personality. Then we must learn where you come from. We must learn who you are. You will find answers in the Black Zone. But we will talk inside. Before I can argue, he's already hustling me towards the lodge. I've been outside for a while. As much as I enjoy the view, I'm starting to get cold again. It's too dark to see anything inside the lodge. I quickly managed to stub my toe on a wooden post. Ow! Careful. Do those light bulbs actually work? Loken stretches to reach the switch above his bed. Oh, that's much better. Sit. Loken gestures to the bed. Without thinking, I obey his command and plonk my butt back down. The husky kneels down beside me. Before I can react, he abruptly grabs the bottom of my hoodie and starts tugging it off me. I jostle him off, bemused by his sudden attempt to strip me. What are you doing? I am checking your wound. Oh, thought you were just randomly stripping me. Maybe a quick heads up next time? I'm chuckling lightheartedly, but Loken is sharply defensive. I must check the bandages. You just got all grabby. No, I was checking the bandages. It's fine, really. You just surprised me because you're so... I did not try to surprise you. Gods, he sounds really offended. I shrink away from him. Sorry? It's fine, okay. I didn't mean... Here, look. I pull my hoodie and tunic off over my head for him, exposing my bandaged upper body. See? It's okay. Okay. Okay? Be still. He avoids my eyes and begins to unwrap my bandages, ears flat against his head. Now he just looks sad. He's being really careful with his movements. I can't help but notice he's making a conscious effort not to touch my skin. Sorry. I didn't mean, just nothing. Thanks for checking the bandages. Okay. Gods, that was weird. He's far more sensitive than I imagined. I think back to last night. He seemed much more talkative then, when he was talking about his role as a Black Runner. Maybe that's the answer? I'll be your third acolyte, huh? His ears and eyes perk straight back up, and his tail flexes happily. Yes, the last was 6 years ago. My first acolyte was male. He did not survive the training. Oh, sorry, what happened to him? He ignored my instructions, repeatedly. He fell from a great height. He believed he was better. Hubris. It was his own fault. Still, that sucks. Sorry about him. What about the other one? He hesitates. She left. Left? She found another Black Runner to train her. She did not like me. Oh. I did not like her. She was not a good acolyte. This is definitely a touchy subject. I decide not to press it. Don't want to upset him again. You know, I didn't realize people don't believe in demons. I asked Taki what they are, but she didn't know. Neither did your chief. Are they magic? Travonia said they and the Black Zones mess with your head. I will tell you of them after I've checked your stitches. Loken takes off the last roll of linen. The stitches are holding, although my skin is still stained with dried blood. The wound looks much better than yesterday. You do not require more bandages. Tomorrow we will remove the stitches. You must wash the wound. Oh, yeah, I could go with a shower. It's nice that you guys have hot water. The springs are better. The springs? The hot springs, behind the valley. A quick walk from here. They are better than the water makers in the village. Huh. Explains why your fur's so soft. I reach forward to point at the fur on his arm. At the same time, he raises his shoulder and my fingers almost brush his arm. I pull my hand back sheepishly as he glares, brow tense. It must have looked like I was about to pet him. Idiot. Things are awkward enough with him already. I see his brow perk up and his ears flick. That is why. Logan holds his arm up and pulls the sleeve of his arms back to reveal his arctic fur beneath. His arm stays there, levitating. He's half smiling, his ears pinned back. Is he inviting me to stroke him? Damn it, he's just sitting there waiting. It'll be far more awkward if I refuse. I remember clasping his fur last night when he caught me in his arms. I am pretty curious about him. I carefully run the back of my upturned fingers over his arm, just barely brushing his thick fluff. He's warm, even in the cold. I can feel the dense contour of padded muscles beneath. Huh. We're so different. So weirdly different. But also the same in some ways. He's big, for sure. It's impressive. This weird tribal dude, all warm and fluffy and strong and... Oh god, am I into guys? I hadn't even considered it until now. I flusteredly pull my hand away. Yeah, it's... Yeah, real soft. I've just got, skin, so not as soft. Nope, no way, this is ridiculous. He's not even human. His subtle smile lingers a moment. Stay. As Loken bustles around the lodge, I hurriedly tug my tunic and hoodie back on. Without bandages, my skin quivers sensitively against the fabric. Loken drops something small and heavy on the bed next to me. Without thinking, I pick it up to look at it. What is this thing? Just look at it. Where did you get it? Do not ask. Look at it. It's off a machine, for sure. These are cables. It's heavy. Looks like a robot? Arm? Or a head? Look at it. I don't want to. Look at it now. Okay. What's it made of? Do not ask. Look at it. Okay. Alex, look at it. I am. Stop asking. Keep your eyes open. Can I put it down now? No. Look at it. I don't want to. It's... Where did... Logan, please, I hate it. Do not look away. I'm trying. That is enough. Logan snatches the wretched thing from me and covers it in a cloth. I don't look to see where he hides it. What the hell was that? I'm sweating. I stare at my pale, shaking hands. As soon as I locked eyes onto that thing, it did something. Alex, look at me. Trembling, I do so. This is part of your training. Demons cannot be explained. A black runner must build a tolerance. This attunement may be fast or slow. The Four will guide you. Cannot comprehend them yet. You must not think of them. You are not ready. I'm horrified. I feel sick. I want to get up, run outside, and puke, but I know there's nothing in my stomach to throw up. I don't want anything to do with those things. It will get easier. All acolytes must endure this. You will be a great black runner. No, I just can't. I'm out. I can't be a black runner. Sorry, You will. But... Enough. Here. Logan holds a small cup of water out for me. Without a second's hesitation, I grab hold of it and pour its contents down my throat desperately. The husky sits on the ground in front of me, watching carefully. I still don't understand what just happened. One moment I was fine, the next I was... Bite, what happened? Heart palpitations, hyperventilating, trembling, and sweating. My guess is a minor anxiety attack. There was nothing minor about that. Did you scan it? I didn't get a chance. But what was it? I've never... Hey, Logan told you not to think about them. But... Alex, do not think of them. See? Just talk to him. I think I'm okay now. I try to pretend I'm all right and ignore what just happened. Good. He goes quiet for a moment, watching me. You are small. I guess? You are hungry? Oh, I ate at the village earlier. Humans do not eat much? We don't. I'm not going to be able to keep up that lie up for long. I will eat. He hauls himself up to his feet and begins rustling around the lodge, pulling open drawer after drawer in search of some food. I'm only really now noticing how much of a disorganized mess this place is. He's a scrap metal collector, I suppose. The privy is out back. Okay, cheers. The blankets are comfortable? Good. You should use the heater tonight. I will not light a fire. He's taken a few strips of beef jerky and is chewing on them lazily. I move from Logan's bed and back over to my blankets, giving them a ruffle and arranging them into a more comfortable position on the floor. Then, after switching on the electric heater and parking my shivering butt in front of it, I watch Logan flop down loudly on his own bed, facing upwards, still chewing his food. It's the first time I've actually seen him drop his guard. I decide to make another courageous attempt to get to know him. What do you do to relax? He puts one arm behind his head and with the other gestures over to his crates of scrap. I maintain my salvage. I've no idea how much maintaining a giant box of rusty junk actually needs. Mind if I have a look at it? I do not mind. I'm almost afraid to touch his salvage given how possessive he is of his stuff. Most of it is so old I fear it'll turn to dust in my hands. I shuffle through a few pieces with trepidation, as though delicately handling fragile glass. There are pieces of all shapes and sizes here. How many hundreds of years worth of history am I holding in my hands? My history. Where did you find all this stuff? Many places. Yes, that clarifies things. I almost chuckle when I pull a worn-down tube of plastic out of the crate. Shampoo. This. Shampoo bottle. I spin the thing around in my hands, almost able to read the begrimed label that's still stuck to the side. Winter... I think this is winter, sheen? Oh, that's an A, not an E. Winter gleam? Something eam? Steam? You can read the words? I look up. Logan's head has turned to me curiously. This is my mother tongue. No one else can read it. Can you? No. Only the auto monks can. You learned to speak Alalian somewhere else? I don't remember. Logan's head rolls lazily back, eyes going to the ceiling once again. He looks really tired. I watch him for a moment. I'm getting more curious about his stalwart beast dude that's taking me in. Who taught you to heal? You knew how to stitch him up my cut. Who taught you that? I'm amused to see him yawn in a very canine fashion, his jaw stretching wide open and his tongue flexing between his teeth. It's cute. Groggily, he sits up right to face me. Mother. Your mother? My father is a builder. He has moved to the Riptide clan. My mother is a healer. She lives with the Razorbacks. Do you ever see them? No. Any siblings? 13. You have 13 siblings? 13 sisters. Wow. Do you ever see them? I have never met them. How come? I should have. Well, yeah, they're your family. He stares at me. Families stick together? No. No? They do not. Just like that, he's grouchy again. Is it my fault or is it him? I really feel like it's him. I will sleep. Okay, me too. Good. We will visit the hot springs in the morning. Loken stretches himself up and reaches for the corner of the lodge again. It's almost pitch black, save for the dull glow of the heater. Loken flops back onto his animal skin bed, the mattress springing lightly from his weight. I try to catch sight of him in the dark. I can just make out his silhouette. Looks like he sleeps on his back. His chest is rising and falling steadily. His bed looks comfy. With a defeated sigh, I pull the blankets around my shoulders and try to curl up into a ball and shut my eyes. I'm a fucking genius. Hey, the F word is a no-no word, mister. I figured it out. The perfect test for you. Fear of death, a sense of self, morality, spirituality. Whoa, talk sense. Those would be the parameters for the test to see if you're really human. It's a series of questions that will determine whether you're an android or a human. That's stupid. No, it isn't. It is. How are you supposed to test for morality? Do you mean test that it exists or see what morals I have? I'll show you. Brace yourself for my genius. This should be good. Ahem. Alex. If I paid you money to kick an innocent kitten in the face, would you do it? No. Well, there you go. You have morals. Congratulations, you're a human. Oh, come on. There's more to having moral compass than that. And what about your other parameters? I mean, a sense of self? What even is that? Your perception of the collective characteristics that define you. My perception of myself probably isn't accurate. Surely nobody knows you better than you. Not really. Stupid people don't know that they're stupid. Look, Bite, your test won't work. The things that make you human can't just be quantified and ticked off a list. Well, a fear of death is pretty straightforward. It's just rational self-preservation. Fear isn't always rational. The fear of death is always rational. It's death. If you looked over the edge of a cliff, you'd be afraid of falling, right? Well, yeah, but that's obviously a rational fear. Humans are pretty squishy. We often explode into showers of blood, gore, and teeth when you drop us from any reasonable height. Just let me try my test questions on you. Bite. I'll prove that you're human after all. Fine. Okay. All you have to do is answer my questions, and your answers will determine the result. Am I going to be kicking more hypothetical kittens in the face? Question 1. The following sentence is true. The previous sentence is false. Which of these two sentences is true? What? Want me to repeat it? No, it's stupid. You're just talking bollocks. It's a paradox. It's stupid, Bite. Fine. Next question. Is the difference between a fish purely that one of its legs are both the same? What? That's even worse than the last question. What's your answer, though? It doesn't even make sense. Next question. Okay. I wasn't originally going to get a brain transplant, but then I changed my mind. Is that it? Yes. That's not a question. Well, what's your response? You didn't ask me anything. I didn't say they were all going to be questions. What's your response? You know what? This is dumb. You're dumb. Let me ask you dumb things. We're testing you here, not me. But I could ask you the same questions and you'd easily pass for human too. But we already know I'm just an AI. There's more to you than that, and you damn well know it. Logan is more of a robot than you. What are you saying? You act like a human. Ha! Well, I'm not. Am I not? Don't be silly, Wait, you think I'm human? What? No, I said you act like one. I'm saying are you sure you don't have real feelings? Nah, I'm just an AI, okay? A clever one, with a personality matrix. You're just gonna blame that? That's all it is. I'm just advanced. Like, really advanced, I think. Shoes on the other foot now, isn't it? Shut up. I know what I am. Go ahead and ask your dumb question. All right. Oh, I actually have to read it here. This statement is false. Was the preceding statement true? Ugh, really? You went for that? You asked me the same thing. And now we're both confused, and kittens are getting kicked in the face. Only hypothetical kittens. I still feel sorry for them. This conversation is giving me a headache. Aw, I was having fun. I think we can only talk complete bullshit for so long before I've had enough. Fine. It's nearly time to wake up anyway. What's the plan today? Carry on waiting for this Aeon guy to show up, I guess? Whatever you do, don't tell Aeon about me. I really wish I could tell someone. Hey, you're not completely alone. You've got me. Yeah, I know. It's not the same, though. I can understand that. I'm only an AI. This would be so much easier if I could tell Loken. I know. I mean, he's been pretty supportive so far. He seems kind of cool, but I think he's friendly. Do you think he's friendly? I think he's friendly. Not like friendly, but he's nice. Isn't he? He's nice, isn't he? He seems to like me, right? Bite, he likes me, right? Are you fucking kidding me, Alex? What? You're attracted to him. What? Huh? No, are you malfunctioning? Why would I? No. Yep, it's true. You're physically attracted to Loken. No, what the fuck? Bite? I only just met him. He's not even human. I know, right? Humans are wild. I suppose your human brain interprets his peak physical condition as being all virile and such. No, that's not how it works, Bite. How did you even know I'm gay? You said you can't read my mind. I just read the data. What data? Duh, your body. You know, the dopamine and oxytocin spike. Increased capillary flow to your face, the rising heartbeat. You should have seen your heart rate spike when you stroked him. Explain that, human. Data 1, human 0. No. No sexual attraction here. You're crazy. Just because I think he's kind of buff. Look, I'm not judging. All I'm saying is I think you should control yourself. If you want to focus on survival, this might be a step in the opposite direction. Given the likely size of his... You're an idiot. Hey, I'm just reading the data. Humans don't run on data. But it's data. Well, it's wrong. How can data be wrong? Because it is. Humans are weird. Look, this is stupid. How could I be? With everything going on. The whole world ended. I suppose the end of the world isn't exactly shocking if you don't remember the world. It's like asking you to be sad because someone you don't know died in a place you've never been. Still, maybe keep it in your pants? That's not the kind of data we're looking for. Honestly, your obsession with data is worrying. Honestly, your lack of appreciation for data is worrying. I don't see the attraction. Maybe you and Data should make out while I watch. I would if I could. Find a way to uninstall you, I swear. Hey, Alex. What? Alex. What? Alex. Huh? Wake up. What? Wake up. It is morning. He's knelt down by my side, crudely shaking me awake by the shoulder. What? What time is it? Morning. But what time? Morning. I groan. So you don't have a clock? He stares at me. To tell the time with? No. Get up. Logan steps away from me and stands to his full height, arms folded, staring me down. I feel tiny next to him. I groggily sit upright, expecting a rush of pain from my lacerated side to hit me. Thankfully, all I feel is a faint tingle. That Dawn Lily stuff really works. I can barely feel any pain. Okay, get up. As chatty as ever. We begin your training today. I'm still pretty badly hurt. You must wash the wound in the hot springs. Get up. I get to my feet, stretching my neck and rubbing my face. It's still cold as ever in here, though I'm getting used to it after 2 days. I'm a little stiff from having slept on the floor, but I'm not going to complain. The blankets Logan got me kept me warm, which is what really matters. Will I get a proper bed at some point? I'd rather not just sleep on Logan's floor forever. Before I'm even properly found my footing, Logan thrust a chunk of beef jerky into my hands. I'll eat later, thanks. Now he looks suspicious. You are not hungry? Nah, I had a good meal at the village. That was yesterday. Eat. I told you, humans don't eat much. I dropped the food onto my bedding and changed the subject before he can argue back. Where are the hot springs then? Are they far? They are not. I will check your wound. Logan takes a decisive step towards me, reaching for the hem of my hoodie to lift it up again. This time, however, he hesitates. I will check your wound. I smile softly. I'm touched that he's trying to respect my personal space after yesterday. I lift up my top for him to see. Logan's right. It probably does need to be washed. There's still bloodstains sticking to my skin from 2 days ago. The hound inspects the cut carefully, his paws hovering above my skin. He presses lightly into my side with his thumbs. Ah! There is pain? Not really, it just tickled. You're healing. Here. He promptly thrusts a small twig and a wooden cup into my hands. I take them with a bemused frown and peer into the cup. It contains a gray, viscous liquid that reeks like pungent oil. I scrunch my face up in protest of the stench and frown, confused at the twig in my other hand. What are these for? Teeth. His ears twitch as I give him a confused stare. You are okay? This is a twig. Yes. You are aware that this is a twig. It is from an olive tree. Right. What's in the cup? Salt, alum, and vinegar. It is good. Okay. How do I... Logan looks really taken aback. You have never washed your teeth? I have, just not with a stick. This stuff is mouthwash, right? I lift it to my nose and sniff again. Ugh, that's potent. Logan doesn't look too impressed. Even children do this. Sorry, I'm used to something else. He exhales grumpily. Fine, I will show you. Follow me. Before heading towards the door, he grabs his satchel and swings it over his shoulder. Shuddering against the cold, I follow him outside with my makeshift toothbrush and mouthwash in hand. It feels warmer today. This is good for the farmers. Now, watch and copy. He's not seriously going to brush his teeth with the twig, is he? Oh, wow, he is. I watch with amazement as he chews on the tip of the stick. Chew it until it is like this. He shows me his twig. The tip has become frayed like bristles. This is what it's come to, Alex. Eating sticks. I reluctantly bite the tip of the twig until it looks the same as his. It's deeply unpleasant, like munching on straw. Logan takes his cup of mouthwash and pours it into his maw, washing it around without so much as a wince. He motions that I should do the same, his cheeks ballooned outwards comically. With a groan of resignation, I pour the grotesque concoction into my mouth. Just as I fear, it's emasculatingly vile. What does he put up with this every day? When he spits the mixture out onto the ground, I rapidly do the same. Fuck, it's like eating Dawn Lily all over again. It is better than bleeding gums. When I'm a black running, the first salvage I'm going to invoke my right for is a decent Zephyr toothbrush. I already have one? I meant a clean one. I continue working the bristled twig around my teeth. Come, we will go to the hot spring. I think that's where I'll call it for this episode. Oh, look forward to next time where we get to bathe with the doggy. Let's go. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.